Hello, everybody. Welcome back to ACT Prep Question of the Day with practice question number 9. I'm Jess. I'm a homeschool mom of 8 with a degree in physics and a passion for making math click for every learner. So let's take a look at today's question of the day. Which one of the following expressions is equivalent to x squared minus x minus 56? And there's 5 choices to choose from, all of which show a product of 2 binomials. So go ahead and pause the video and see if you can solve this for yourself. When you come up with an answer, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. So what we want to do is factor this trinomial into a product of 2 binomials. There's an equation that you can use. X plus a times x plus b is equal to x squared plus the sum of a and b times x plus the product of AB. So therefore we know that a plus b must equal -1 and a times b must equal -56. So let's start by listing some factors of 56. You have 56 and 1, 28 and 2, 56 and 4, and 8 and 7. Well, since we know that a plus b must equal -1, we're looking for a factor of 56 that has a difference of 1. And the 2 numbers that have a difference of 1 are 8 and 7. Now, because AB is negative, okay, we know that only one of those numbers is going to be negative. And because the sum is -1, we know that the 8 is the number that must be negative because 8 is bigger than 7. So 7 minus 8 will give you -1. So when we plug that in, we have x plus 7 times x minus 8. So that's our binomial. And we see that that's actually one of the choices to choose from. So we found our answer B. The binomial x plus 7 times x minus 8 is indeed equal to x squared minus x plus 56. Now there's another way that we can find the answer. We can actually start by checking the answers to see if we end up with a trinomial. And you can do this using the FOIL or the box method, and I'm going to go ahead and show you both. So the FOIL method means that first you multiply the first 2, the x times the x, and you get x squared. Then you multiply the outer, so you have x times -6, which is -6x. Then you multiply the inner terms, which is -50 and x, so you get -50x. And last, you multiply the final terms, which is -50 times -6, which is positive 300. Remember, a negative times a negative is positive. So you add those all together, and you get x squared minus 56x plus 300. Well, we know that's not right. Okay, you can also do this using the box method, and all you're going to do is you're going to write one binomial on the top and one binomial down the side, and then you just multiply within the boxes. So you have x and x is x squared, x and -50 is -50x, x and -6 is -6x, and -6 times -50 is positive 300. Now, when we multiply the binomials and check the answers, we can also apply some critical thinking. Since 56 is negative, we know that one of the signs must be positive and the other must be negative. We just showed that 2 negatives equals a positive, right? It's only a positive times a negative. That's the only way that you can get a negative. So knowing that, we could have eliminated A and D from the start and just gone ahead with B, but I wanted to show you that FOIL and box method and just show you that you could apply some critical thinking to eliminate some answers very quickly off the bat. So let's look at B using FOIL. Okay, you have the first terms, x times x is x squared. The outer terms, x times -8 is -8x. The inner term, 7 times x is 7x, and the last term, 7 times -8 is -56. And here we add those together. We do find that we found our answer, x squared minus x minus 56. So that is correct. And then again, you could have done that using the box method if you prefer. Some find this visually easier to understand, and either way is acceptable, but you come up with the same answer. Make sure you like, subscribe, and join me next time for another practice problem. You can count on Jess.